Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to EVERSPACE. I think we're gonna try out the gunship again. Somebody in the comments of the last episode, it may have been Getter77, made the good point that the free stuff at the start now is actually going to probably change up the way a lot of our runs play. So let's take the gunship back out. I have equipped the hull hit points enhancement here so we can get some passive healing all the time. And I really like loadout A for the colonial gunship. So let's see if we can maybe make it to Sector 7 even, unlock a new loadout. That would be pretty cool. Ooh, I'm not impressed with drone overrides, but starting with an access key is an interesting idea. We also could start with the time extender Mark II. I do love the time extender. You know what? I think I love the time extender too much to skip it. So let's get out there and do some damage. Okay, just gotta remember, I have the Gatling turret and the time extender, and they're both on the same button. So I gotta swap around that. You know what? I don't need to engage a combat drone just yet. Let's save that for a time when things are actually dangerous. So as we get closer to this comm hub, I assume we will get attacked. There's definitely stuff coming. Alright. This is gonna be fun. Oh, look at the damage! Yeah, this is a super fun ship to pilot. Once you get everything figured out, it's just like the amount of raw damage you can pour out is incredible. No, don't target that. That's friendly. I do wish that these G&B dudes would, like, reward you a little bit when you help them. Okay, did we clear him? We cleared him. Good work, team. Drinks on you guys, right? Right? No? Okay. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Used to the thrust systems of the little ship, which stops on a dime and does exactly what I want it to all the time. I remember this one's a little drifty. Alright, day 246. We lost our co-pilot today. During an attempted rescue of a drilling pod, he was crushed by falling debris. Day 266. It has been 20 days since we lost our co-pilot. The crew is tired and most of them incapacitated from operating errors. We're filling our last container, heading back to True Earth Refinery tomorrow. Day 270. We got a late start back. I am saddened to report that I am alone. The True Earth Titan was hit by a rogue asteroid yesterday. The impact split the ship in half. I'm in the bridge section, the rest of the crew is in the rear, but we have no contact and I don't know if they are alive or if they know I am. I hope someone eventually finds me. I'll hunker down in the escape pod until I am rescued. The only movie on the database is Deaton Bax Save the World. I am truly screwed. Tell my wife I love her. What, are you too good for Deaton Bax? Come on, man. Okay, so there's a lot of violence. Not a lot got accomplished there. And unfortunately, I don't think I got too many of the kills, which is a shame because it means we probably are not making a lot of progress on that kill 20 flying enemies in the first sector thing. Yeah, honestly, after flying the little ship, it almost feels like this ship doesn't have inertia dampening at all. Alright, I'm on the lookout for mines here. I'm expecting mines. Let's go underneath. You can fit in here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm finding myself having to reverse thrust a lot. Alright, let's see what we get out of this. Well, I know there's a container over there. That's new information, at least. Probably the safer thing to do would have been to fly outside of the wreckage and then make it over to that box. Especially given that we, you know, have no shielding to absorb crash impacts. Alright, after we pick up this container, it's probably time to get out of here. Wow, this is really far out in the middle of nowhere. I definitely would not have found this without the comm hub scan. Alright, so for a long time, basically since the beginning of the game, our goal has been credits. Let's get enough credits to get some cool stuff unlocked. At this point, I think credits are no longer my concern. What I want now is to make it further into the game and get plot. I'd like to... I'm sure there's a final encounter or something. That's what we're going for now. That said, taking the medium risk path is probably wise. There's something to be said for loot, right? We do much better in the games where we're able to upgrade a lot of our stuff. Okay, we got some outlaws. Looks pretty quiet out here otherwise. Well, it would not be neighborly for us to show up and not even say hello.
You've been detected.
Yeah, thanks. This is a pretty good ship. Okay, you know what I just realized? I'm taking good advantage of upgrading lately, but I actually have a lot of gear unlocked that I just know how to build. So maybe we should have a look at that. Like, there's a ton of weapons that I have access to. And I don't hate the fusion blaster. I actually really like the fusion blaster. We probably don't need the flak cannon, but I also don't know what I would really want in its place. I like energy core extension a lot. Plasma mines aren't too good. Mine clusters aren't too good. I don't suppose that I have the ability to build Arc 9000s, do I? No. And I don't really have a lot of options as far as secondary weapons go. You know what? Never mind. Never mind everything I said. We're not building anything. We're just going to have to make do with what we have for the moment. Okay. Handy. Ow. Crashing into stuff. Whatever. The jump will fix it. It's fine. And I do think that matters. Like the little bits of accumulated damage being healed over the run so that I don't slowly work myself to death bouncing off of asteroids and stuff. I think it's going to make a big difference. Oh, there's enemies. They're pretty far off. I'm sure they're coming for me. But we have a minute. Oh yeah, they're definitely coming. Pretty much directly for us.
Hostiles are targeted.
Beautiful. Yeah, the combination of the automatic primary weapon and the Gatling turret is really wonderful. A weapon overdrive plus. As much as I think this is a pretty good thing... Oh, well, actually, we're not even allowed to use it. I was going to say, I don't think it's worth dropping any of the stuff that we currently have equipped to put it on. Okay, a little mining base. Once again, I have gently brushed an asteroid. Ooh, red decals. That's nice. Oh, apparently I only needed a tiny, tiny little bit of fuel. Ah, that's better. Gas. Gas we can always use. We have been short on gas a couple of times lately. Assuming... Huh, no more trap. I was expecting this was going to be watched by Shield recharge delay mod, that is useful. I was assuming this container was going to be watched by something. Turrets or something. Alright. What else? What do we see that looks useful? Nope, that rock is too close. I thought that was big enough to have caves in it, but it is just a lot closer than I thought it was. Well, I don't see a whole lot else of value out here, not of obvious value. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Not every system has to be a jackpot, you know. Well, we might get lucky here. The service station might have something interesting for trade. We could certainly use a lot of crystal. Ooh, that's a pretty big body. Oh, whatever. So it would be pretty weird for a drone to be out here completely by itself. The drum suppressors are usually not undefended, because the whole idea, right, is that you stop up a ship's jumping capabilities, and then you wait at the thing they have to go close to in order to be able to escape. I think those outlaws may have set this up, and they've positioned themselves a little bit too far away to take advantage of it. Fortunately for them, I too am spoiling for a fight. I mean, fortunately for their desires, unfortunately for the outcome. Okay. The energy core extension is a really valuable piece of gear. I like that we will be able to build them from now on. Honestly, the time extender feels a little bit cheesy. Uh-oh. I had a little bit of trouble actually hitting it. There we go. Okay, well that was actually kind of a lot of damage. Kind of a huge amount of damage. They dropped some nanobots. I can already see, though, that I'm going to get myself into a little bit of trouble with this jump thing. Because I'm thinking, oh, you know what, we'll just not use our nanobots. We'll just hold on to these and solve the problem through jumping. But I'm definitely going to be, like, trying to be frugal and end up getting attacked shortly after a jump or something. I can already tell that this is a reality. A future reality. I guess some people might use the word possibility there. Okay. I don't know that we really need a damage booster. Honestly, I probably, at this point, should have the combat drone out. Oh, they teleported in, or they jumped in on the other side of the rock. Getting shot at by a laser weapon in adjusted time is actually pretty cool looking. Whew. Alright, well we didn't actually take very much damage on that one. Yeah, a frontal shield is a thing that I could definitely see the use of. I feel like I am mostly getting shot at by things I'm looking at. Especially with this ship. Frontal shield could be very valuable. Okay, well that was... We got interrupted a bunch of times, but that was pretty lucrative there. Alright, I do want to hit the service station, but there's no way we're going anywhere without all of the crystal in this region. The hell is the entrance to this thing? Up here, maybe? Alright, gotta be careful. I do see those rocks. Unlike usual. Ah, this is something here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that crystal went into the rock face. Damn it. Ah, whatever. Alright, let's hit the service station so that we're ready to jump out. I would hate to come to this sector and not actually be able to use the service station. And we will definitely heal up here and save our nanobots for when we're out on our own. Okay. Well, I guess this is the time. No sense not refueling. Let's hit the trader real quick. Okay, gas for compound. I don't know how much compound I have. I'm certainly not giving you crystal for ore. That is crazy. I'll do this. And I guess I'll do that. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. You are on your own, sir. Yep, they all just pinged us with their sensors right as we jumped out. Alright, once we get into this sector, let's have a quick look at our gear, because we definitely can afford some upgrades. Ooh, wow. And also, this place is completely packed with enemies. So I like the energy consumption mod. That's a good idea. But, I mean, damage. Damage is good. Okay. I still have my drone with me. Wow, yeah, there's a ton of enemies everywhere. Same team, too. So much easier when they fight each other. Man, it's so cool when you're close to them and you can see the sparks flying off of them. This might be a good time to employ some of these heavy missiles. Oh wow, he actually survived that hit. The Mark I fighters very rarely survive. Honestly, that might be the first time I've ever seen one survive a hit from a heavy missile. Are those Okar incoming, or no? It looks like they're fighting G&B, maybe? Wow, that's none of my business. I've decided. Ooh, a hull damage mod blueprint. That is a thing that we have been sorely lacking. Hey, look at that. I managed to get all the way through that without crashing into anything. It's almost unbelievable. Alright, so we're following a pretty simple script here. Get close to enemies, engage all available cheat devices. I guess aim at them and fire, but honestly I don't know that it matters that much. And then watch them die in a shower of sparks and violence. Now keep in mind, I'm not saying it's a bad script. There are a lot of things about it that I like a lot. Alright, now keep in mind, we do not have our ancient detection glyph on, so it's possible we could get surprised by an ancient jump. But I feel a lot more comfortable with that now that I know how to fight the guardian thingy. Alright. These G&B guys are, you know, they're mostly good fighters. They're not so good at pick and clean wrecks. They miss stuff all the time. So let's just have a quick look at this. Yeah, look at that. Right there. Oh yeah, nanobots. What else did you idiots miss in here? Well, looks like nothing. Ow. Bumped into the container. Just trying to make sure it was all the way open, you know? Okay. Well, the station over here, I think we cleared out pretty thoroughly. There's an awful lot of fuel laying around. I think we're ready to go. Actually, we picked up some more crystal, right? Let's decrease the energy consumption. Ooh, duration modding. That's actually a good idea. It's a little expensive. It's a lot of crystal. But I actually really like that. Alright, crystal is definitely our bottleneck for all offensive mods. Honestly, at this point, I think I would add a trader, take crystal for anything. Alright, well, Outlaw usually means something worth checking into. Oh, I don't think this guy's gonna still be alive by the time we get there. Well... Ah, but here comes backup. Man, what is with everything dropping fuel? You would think that fuel basically has to be combustible, right? Ah. So you would think that the fuel would be less likely to survive the explosion. Alright, unfortunately we have no access. Ooh. Alright, music, calm down a little bit. I'll put myself in great danger for a small cosmetic upgrade. Alright, what around here can we actually get into without needing an access key, do you think? Shield generator is actually on the other side of the shield. Seems like a pretty straightforward design, but you'd be surprised how often it doesn't quite work that way. Although I guess to be fair, they probably did not design the ship with the assumption that it would be floating in space cracked in half. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a way in to get anything, unfortunately. Well, maybe we'll get lucky and an elite enemy will jump in or something. Oh, that's probably inside the ship, huh? I don't have any weapons that'll do damage through a shield, do I? Will the heavy missile splash through it all? Oh, the stupid lock-on. Yeah, I don't know any way to clear my target. Well, never mind. It probably wouldn't have worked anyway. Yeah, that's very disappointing. Where are those G&B guys? Their ship must have jumped out. Those fighters were protecting a, what do you call it? A transport of some kind. I was going to consider going over there and robbing the transport. I guess they're too smart for me. So we don't have to worry about lightning storms at all with this ship, because apparently they only do shield damage. I was definitely overly cautious before, so I'm a lot less worried now about these, oh wow. Ships about to be under some very serious attack.
You have drawn.
Oh, how I hate these things. Is it preventing my, my Gatling turret from firing? Okay. Pretty much every situation is just an exercise in how much firepower I feel comfortable using. Wait a minute, are you trying to get away from me? That's not very Okar. Okay. I actually have a lot of trouble hitting stuff in this ship when it goes below the console. When it's evading us down relative to my vision, the cockpit really gets in the way. Okay, red's a good classic ship color. Let's go grab this plasma field before I worry about the jump suppressor. Alright. Huh. That was some explosions. What's going on over here? Oh, man. I'll take plasma torpedoes over a mine cluster. I really don't put a lot of value in these mines. If you guys have had good experiences with the mines, please do tell me. Explain to me what makes them cool and good. Alright, I was kind of debating whether it was going to be worth diving into the minefield. Because I could take some serious damage with this ship if I fail to clear a mine that gets close to the ship. Oh wow, that one's actually, that one's very close. I must have been just outside of its activation range. Ow. Man, I damaged the engine by gently bumping into something. That's very frustrating. Alright. It's nice to actually have the resources on hand to repair stuff. Alright, let's get out of here. It's driving me crazy. Alright, so you're pretty close to the jump suppressor there for a second. Hold on. It's around here somewhere. Oh, it's not in this mass of big rocks. I don't see... Oh, it could be in there. Yeah, that looks right. Alright, well, there will be turrets for sure if it's in here, so... Turret's on the... Okay, it's on the inside. It's just inside that alcove. Let's turn on my own turret before we go in here. Huh. Weird. Definitely not worth taking a tractor beam over any of the stuff we're currently carrying. Now, adaptive armor, that's interesting. But I think less necessary than I once thought. So I guess all the turrets are in the special container rooms, which unfortunately require access keys. That said, we might be able to get an access key off the trader. I have seen that before. Wow, why does this feel so far away? This has got to be like the edge of the play area. Well, I'm a little concerned I may have left myself unable to get to the trader in time for actual trade here. We can't have too much longer before our pursuers show up. Alright, where is the... Here we go. Scrap... Okay. Nothing of value, basically. Yeah, I don't want any of this stuff. Well, as long as there's really easy to get resources. There's no sense in leaving until they make us. Alright, we really have to find a source of access keys. I would not at all mind fighting some elite enemies. Get a little bit of access. Okay, we definitely want to go to the service station and natural hazard. What will our natural hazard be? Ah, the sensor impairing clouds. That's actually pretty not great, because I believe that prevents my turret from targeting correctly. Makes our missiles pretty hard to use as well. There's the service station down there. Great. A very dense minefield. Man, we're finding all the good passives here. I do like a sensor relay in general, just not at this moment. Also, I'm pretty sure I very nearly crashed into something just now. Whatever that sense is that you have in your brain that sort of like maps the area that you are in and tells you when you're going to bump into something, definitely triggered for me. There's not even anything over here. I'm just shooting mines for the hell of it. Alright, let's head toward the service station. Looks like it's closed off. Okay. Didn't see whatever they were fighting, but it looks like they've handled it. What is... There we go.
You have yet to achieve an upper hand, it seems.
I think that our ship's AI could be a little bit more supportive. Why am I not doing any damage to this thing? There we go. I thought I was shooting into the lead circle. Maybe I was missing. Okay. For some reason, I thought that these sensor impair clouds were like actually having damage sensors, but they just prevent your sensors from being effective at a range greater than a certain amount, which actually doesn't affect us almost at all, because I have to do all my fighting pretty close up anyway. And at this point, money is not nearly as valuable as progression. Crystal for gas, absolutely. Oh, alright, okay, alright. Okay. Managed not to crash into the inside of the bay at all. I'm a little bummed that we were not able to buy a, Ooh. Is that explorable? That might be too far away. I'm a little bummed that we were not able to buy an access card, and that we have seen no sources of access cards at all. This is a pretty good-sized piece of wreckage. Might have something here. Well, somebody went to the trouble of laying all these mines all over the place. In theory, a minefield doesn't need to suggest that there's treasure nearby, because there's been a war recently, and it could have just been, you know, for the war. But I don't think we've ever actually seen a minefield that wasn't protecting something, right? This may just be a place where the actual mechanical game design does not 100% line up with the world building. Happens all the time. It's kind of looking like we're not going to find anything here, although honestly part of that could just be my sensors being a little dulled. Oh. I did in fact miss some things that the sensors did not, though. Okay. Let's go visit this big rock, and then we can probably get out of here. Ooh. Okay. This is good. Ah. Access doors. Alright. Very nearly had just a minor collision. We might be able to access this from the other side. I'm not sure. Oh, it actually looks like there is no way into the deeper asteroid from here. I'm wondering if there will be another exit, or another entrance, based on the fact that it is buried in this rock. Man, the lighting effects on the rock face are nice. It kind of looks like there is not another way in. Okay, we've picked up a ton of crystal. Let's just, like, weigh up the duration. How about that? Ah. Damn it. Yeah. The ship just, like, drifts all over the place, man. But we're doing very well so far. Granted, we're still in the very easy part of the game as well. Come on, elite something. Elite whatever. No? Nothing? It's going to make us do this whole run without any fancy access cards. Ooh, I think I saw... Yep, there's a skull. Never mind what I just said. Apparently we're going to get an access card in just a moment here. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to equip a shield, right? Yeah. Interceptor or scout. Alright, let's go help ourselves to some access. I should maybe not burn all of my energy on the way over, but then he's also really injured, so probably it's fine. In fact, I'm not even going to get there in time to do anything. Wow, this is really far away. He did not drop an access card. I did not even know that that could happen. Maybe it's because I didn't kill him. Maybe they only drop the stuff if I do the killing blow personally, or at least if I'm close enough. We don't need any shield breakers. Ooh, okay. Whoa. Let's slow down a little bit. The pulse laser has a little bit more effective range. I think I want to replace my pulse cannon, or my flat cannon. Because the flat cannon and the, flat cannon and the fusion blaster have kind of similar application ranges, and I feel like I need something for when I'm outside of that range. Man, all that flying was definitely worth it for a single scrap. And I feel like everything in this this particular node is spread out just enough to be very annoying to get to. Alright, now I saw, I'm pretty sure, something that looks man-made and not yet fully explored. I was kind of hoping to get an access key first, just in case it has any access containers on it, but no such luck. Yeah, this looks like an Outlaw facility.
Hostiles are targeting us.
There we go. Took me forever to get the energy back from my turret. Oh, crap. Yeah, you know what? I don't need energy to fight stuff. Turret will handle everything for me. I'm assuming there's going to be more turrets. Is that really it? Well, crap. I was so pleased with myself for seeing that. We're not finding anything of value. Okay, not gonna be mad about decal colors. I was about to be really indignant that they didn't, you know, pack some better stuff for us to steal. Alright, well, I really, really like this subroutine that basically makes slow attrition damage a thing of the past. I feel like if any run has had a chance to make it to Sector 7, it's this one. Oh hey, look where we are.
They look beautiful.
We are, however, flying blind. Limited sensor range here.
Okay, just stay on it. Okay, the teleporting could stop. Oh no. He went singularity while I was blind. That's actually very dangerous. How are you shooting? Oh, okay. Oh god. Combat drones, help! Somebody! There are no words for how happy I am about the extended duration on our turret activity now. Ooh, okay. Alright, they seem to be distracted by the combat drone a little bit. Okay, come on. We gotta get some energy back so we can reactivate the turret. Combat drone, get him! Stay back, whatever the hell you are. Whew. Okay. They're going to chase the combat drone. I'm going to use this to regen enough energy to get my turret back online. Okay. Feel a lot better now.
Down one.
Oh, please. Please finish it. Okay. Whew. Jesus. That hurt a little bit. Yeah, those things are fast and persistent. We almost used up all of our combat drones. Well, now we have all this dark energy, and you can use dark energy to make some pretty cool stuff, as I remember. I wonder if these are going to get progressively harder as we get more glyphs unlocked, or if this is just a weird anomaly that the one guardian thing wasn't the only enemy in the area. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. We should probably go ahead and use some nano drones. Actually, we have so many nanobots, I feel fine going to full. I guess the right thing to do would have been to go to 95%, but no, that definitely would have been right. I should definitely have done that. Okay, I'm trying not to damage myself. Trying really, really hard. Okay. Okay, we made it. Ooh, hopefully this will be something cool. Low profile. I bet that's not that cool. I bet that just makes enemies not engage on you from as far away or something. Doesn't really sound all that good. Alright, where did we come out, I wonder? Sector 4. Fair enough. We should... Well, first of all... Yes, please, duration and cooldown. Sounds good. Alright. We're coming, guys. Don't worry. Huh. They were just carrying 5 dark energy? That's pretty weird. Ooh, a damage limiter Mark III. Well, I haven't actually used any of my damage limiters yet, but I do think they're useful. Okay, so are these all G and B platforms? Are they trying to mine dark energy out of the... Oh. Oh no. It's not available yet. Well, I definitely popped this a little prematurely. Yeah, I may have gotten us in a little bit over my head. I actually didn't quite understand. The problem there was that the turret hadn't even ended its duration yet, much less gone on cooldown. At this point, with all the upgrades, I can have it active like 90% of the time. Ooh, alright. That got a little bit exciting. So this is a G&B platform, though. Which means I can't just blow all of these fuel tanks for the hell of it. That's fine. I'm disinclined to mess with them on these runs where we don't have a shield. I considered it. Mark II adaptive armor is a pretty good idea. But I just don't think that I would rather have that than any of the stuff that we already have. Alright, so... given that this is largely just a G&B mining area... Wait, is that a mining platform? Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's not really a lot here of value to us. Let's just keep going. Damn it. Stupid drift. Took my hand off the mouse for 1 second. The ship decides, yeah, we're not jumping. Okay, well... hard to turn down a service station. Alright, this could be exciting. We're coming, guys. Don't die till we get there. He goes first. Oh, a solar storm. Great. I remember these. Drop a couple of heavy missiles off on this dude.
Come on, die already! Nothing like a bit of bloodlust to stir the spirit.
Yeah, I don't have time for witty chats right now. I'm trying to kill and also not die. Okay, we got a ton of stuff there. Solar storms, shoot. Cover. Need cover. Okay. You know what? Let's take cover inside the bay of the service station. How about that? Well, actually, the storm seems to have stopped now. Oh, man. Storm seems to have restarted. Alright, I do not have a lot of energy to work with here. Wow. I'll tell you what, a solar storm is at the very least awfully pretty. Ah, damn interceptors. They're teleporting and they're hip-hop music. Ooh, okay. So we've taken a fair amount of damage from the solar storm now. But I'm not too worried with the service station being right there. We should probably get to it, though. Did I seriously just miss that compound? Give me the compound. Ow, 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 ow. Why is it so hard for me to pick stuff up? Okay. Service station. Pretty good idea, I think. So the solar storm, this is a new one on me. When they first said solar storm, I thought it was just going to be like being near that planet, but it is often much less bad, while still finding time to intermittently be much worse. It's actually fairly impressive. Buying plasma doesn't seem useful. We sure do have a lot of plasma. I don't know. I think we can just go. I don't need to sustain any further damage. I do not, by the way, have a great idea what we actually gathered during combat. I was mostly just trying to get stuff and get out. I'm pretty sure that we did, in fact, get an access key. I think so. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of contacts, actually. Oh, swarm fighters. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, they killed my combat drone. This is actually an opportunity where the flat cannon might have been really useful. Huh, I don't get any leading circle for my targeting. There we go, I had one briefly. Man, these things are fast. A lot faster than I am. Maybe the problem is that I'm not used to things being this fast. Okay, I killed one. My turret does not seem to be very good at damaging them. I think it's probably a speed issue. Okay, you see what I'm talking? It's very difficult to see what I'm doing when they just go down constantly. Man. Land some plasma mines. See if I can just bait them into stuff. Yeah, and if they keep turning, I can't shoot them because the predictor circle is useless. I'm trying to get close to them so that I can at least... Alright. Pulse laser has some travel time, but it's less. Yeah, they're still not taking any damage. There we go. Yeah, they move so fast that the predictor circle is just not even useful with a weapon that has a travel speed so low. Alright, let's heal up to like here. We don't really have to heal up to full with this heal on jumps enhancement. Unfortunately, I feel like I fought over a pretty large area there, and so I really don't have any idea where I am relative to where I jumped in. Huh. It's pretty bright here, which works against me in that it makes it harder for me to figure out where the jump suppressor is. Because there's a whole direction that I just can't see anything in. Oh, dark energy. Ah, there's the singularity. Where in the hell? Okay, it's not this way. Somewhere over here. Unfortunately, there's a ton of rock formations that could support the tiny little station that is necessary to host a signal boost jammer. So I'm having a really hard time guessing from any distance. No, not that way. Okay, this way is right-ish. We're gaining signal strength at a low enough speed that I'm sure I'm not going directly toward it. I mean, it kind of seems like just flying out into space is the right direction. That can't be right. It's too bright here. Okay, this rate of signal gain is promising. Getting kind of close to the singularity, but I think we're going to be okay. You know, honestly... Wait, is that it? Is it on the Corvette? It is on the Corvette. Okay. This is going to be fun. Okay, I don't know who told... I don't suppose I can just damage the individual weapon systems here. Okay, we are in a really bad position here. Let's just take a moment. Really think about this. Plasma torpedoes. Wow. I actually just fired. Wow. Okay, can't see anything. I actually just fired all of the everything and it worked. Oh god. Plasma mines. You know what? I hate to waste an Arc 9000, but I actually think we probably can't survive if we don't. Yeah, this is an overwhelming amount of force. I can't. Come on. Yeah, destroying the Corvette seems to have spawned a huge bunch of them, even before the Okkar Forces Inbound thing lit up. And I think we did take long enough to fight these guys that also occurred. Alright, let's start up the repairs. Pretty much everything... Oh god. It's kind of painted like G&B. It's a colonial warship. Okay, that's not great. That's not great, but I think it might be my only hope of survival. Wow, things have gotten extremely real here. Somebody never told these guys that the war is over.
A colonial warship. Unusual
yes.
Since we are in the demilitarized zone.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining. Thank you for explaining that the colonial warship was a colonial warship long after I was dead. Yeah, that got pretty intense. So if it was not 100% clear, I was pretty overwhelmed. I just dumped all of my heavy missiles and plasma torpedoes into the Corvette, and it actually did die. But in dying, it seems to have called in about 5 Okkar ships, and then the Okkar Pursuers thing happened as well, and called in about 5 more. And then there was another Corvette, it looked like, and then that warship showed up, and that was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of stuff happening all at once. Whew. Bracing, though. Alright, so let's, we finished upgrading bonus equipment. I really do want to get retrieval leveled up, because sometimes we get some really cool stuff going. It adds a chance to retrieve fuel. Well, that's less exciting. But sure, fine. Devices and consumables, that's good. Alright. What else goes up? We could buy a little bit more crit chance. Could buy a little bit more diplomacy. Let's go for extra resources on board. That seems fine. Okay. And then we could buy like a little energy capacity. I guess that's not a bad thing to do. Ooh, actually, increasing our drone limit would be really cool. If we're going to buy stuff that's ship specific. Unfortunately, it's a little expensive. We'll just get a little bit of extra energy. Alright, well, we should take very seriously the thing that says, it's time to get out of here. You have pursuers. Come back next time. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing, but one of these days, we're going to make it to Sector 7. And we'll see you then.